What a weekend of college football, man. And I was at a wedding, which I knew I was like, I told y'all, Alabama. Like I ain't make my prediction videos this week. Last week I should say. And I promise you, I would have had Oklahoma and Florida upsetting Ole Miss and Alabama. I seen it coming. Like man, if I was a gambling man, if I betted on these games, these past 2 or 3 years, I'd have been loaded, man. But I don't be doing all that though. I just be, what I'm saying, chilling. But I will say this. They messed up. Alabama's done. Alabama, Ole Miss done. And I said, I was like, Florida. I mean, Georgia was in the playoffs, regardless, if they win out. But it's a good thing and a bad thing, because I did not want to play Alabama again due to the fact that against Georgia, Jalen Miro always plays like he's Cam Newton and Dante Culpepper and Donovan Mab put together. For some reason versus Georgia, like he just hate that G logo. Versus everybody else, bro, he plays like, plays like doggone Joe Milton. What I'm saying? He plays like doggone with Kelly Bryant. You know what I'm saying? He played like Deshaun Watson against us and Kelly Bryant against everybody else. But Alabama, man, 24-3. And I wanted to watch the game, but like I said, I was at a wedding. So I ain't gonna really speak too much on it because I don't like doing that. But what I should say, the Alabama fans was not happy. A lot of them was like, what, they don't know what they seen. What Oklahoma ran the ball 50 times for like 5 yards a carry. They had like 250 rushing yards, something like that. What, 77 passing yards or something. They threw the ball like 11 times, I think. This game, which is I had Oklahoma upsetting Alabama, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bad, 24-3. And Oklahoma, they had 6 wide receivers out. 5 wide receivers going out in the game. 6 wide receivers got hurt. One of them got hurt at half. Started running back out. 2 to 3 starting DBs out. 4 to 5 starting offensive linemen out. And they came in and said, no, we gonna ruin Alabama plans. This loss right here is worse than a Vanderbilt loss, if we being real. Like, Oklahoma was depleted. Like, Oklahoma, like, swapping quarterbacks like clothes. Wide receivers out. Depleted. And yes, it was a night game at Oklahoma, but like I said, Alabama was a 14-point favorite. And they choked. Alabama was right there. They would have had Auburn at home. Then they would have been playing Texas or Texas A&M in the SEC championship game or whatever. They was in the driver's seat. And they folded. And Ole Miss, they folded the most. Because Ole Miss, they had a chance to be like Georgia at first. I had Florida win again. I was talking to a lot of Florida fans. I was like, man, y'all got me right. I was like, y'all gonna win. Y'all gonna win. And Jackson Dart threw 2 interceptions. I watched that game. Jackson Dart, he threw 2 interceptions last. Which one of them was horrible. Like, he threw it with like 3 DBs back there. You know what I'm saying? Horrible. But they folded, man. They biggest accomplishment. Congratulations. Y'all Ole Miss. Y'all beat Georgia. Congratulations. Pat on the back. But all that for nothing. You know what I'm saying? All that went to the swamp, lost. DJ Lawway played a good game, man. He had like 2 or 3 plays. That was like, whoa, like one of the plays where like the defensive lineman was grabbing at his arm and he still had no strength to throw the ball. He had like 2 or 3 plays like that. DJ Lawway played a very good game. You know what I'm saying? But Ole Miss, bro, they had it right there. Ole Miss, they would have had Mississippi State, and probably been ranked by 8th or 9th. You know what I'm saying? They would have had a good chance to make a run in the playoffs, you know? At least the second round. But they folded to Florida. I had Florida winning the game. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have people winning, but they don't mean, you know, they supposed to handle business. If you had everything in front of you, but they out. So it's like, I'll take it. It look like Georgia. No, Georgia gonna be playing the SEC championship game. What I didn't want. I didn't want that, man. I mean, it what it is. You know, if you want to take him, I would take it all. But I wanted Georgia to let Alabama play Texas or Texas A&M. Who Texas A&M lost too, but that's not even surprising. No, which is I mean it's surprising because I didn't think Texas A&M was gonna lose to Auburn, but Jordan Hare at night, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean they, but this SEC gauntlet, man, I said it was gonna happen. I said like ain't gonna be no 12-0 no more unless the other team's just bad. Like it's gonna be 10-2, 10-2, 10-2. That's just how it's gonna be in the SEC now. I mean, it's just gonna beat each other up. You know, I mean, it's just rough. You know, but I will say this: go Aggies. I need Texas A&M to beat Texas, cause if Texas loses Texas A&M, definitely they lose by double digits. I don't think Texas gonna make the playoffs. If they do, it's gonna be a miracle. Not a miracle, but they gonna need some help. But they get a lot of help because the Big 12 just imploded. You know, and the thing is, you know, the ACC, I mean, if Miami, a 2-loss Miami, you know, they might get in the playoffs, you know. And because you got SMU, they 1 loss. I don't know. What we going to see? And Clemson, you know, all I know is the SEC, man, Alabama and Ole Miss, they had everything in front of them. They folded. They definitely out the playoffs now. They got to be. You know, but Georgia, you know, Georgia right there. And hopefully Texas A&M handle business versus Texas and get them out of there. Out of the SEC championship game. Because I don't want to play Texas again. You know, but I will. It is what it is, though. You know, we going to play them. But, yeah, man, I'm going to make more videos. I'm going to speak more on that. You know, I'm going to try to do it's rival weekend. I definitely got to do the prediction videos now. You know, but, yeah. RIP Alabama Ole Miss.